Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Deepak. How are you?
I'm wonderful, and I hope you are also wonderful too.
Yeah, sure. So, this is your 136th session. My God. Okay. Okay. So, did you have a chance to go through the notes for today, Deepak?
Yes, I went through is with the topic of the day is weather.
Weather.
Weather, yeah.
Okay. Mm. So, uh, can you think of a word that is usually confused with weather? Another thing that is usually confused with weather.
When I confused when I get freezing, freezing for last 10 days, 15 days, 20 days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Clothes are not drying, or yeah, and
Okay,
it
so
is
let me ask you directly. What is the difference, or is there any difference between weather and climate?
weather and climate. Yeah,
Mm,
obviously, I think the difference. Climate is effect environment,
Mm-hmm.
right? Climate
Environment.
effect this earth,
Mm-hmm.
right? And climate is the product of weather, the kind,
Okay.
right? And the kinds of weather uh, we face,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
So, uh, will you agree if I told you that climate is nothing but weather over a period of time?
Over the period of time. That means how long?
Okay. So, what type of a climate zone are we in India?
Right now, I think India has different zone of climate,
Mm-hmm.
weather. So I am in Delhi right now, and it is in Delhi is right now drizzling right now,
Okay. Okay.
right? And it may be if you talk about the east or north, it may
Mm.
be sunny, no,
Mm. Okay.
right?
So,
And
we belong to what is called the tropical zone. The
okay,
tropical zone where you
hmm,
have lots of sunshine and lots of rain,
yes.
right? Generally speaking, in India, we have, in fact, it was raining here in my place. Okay.
Mhm.
By the way, can you make out from where I come from?
Oh, you are from north?
Okay, north. Okay, okay.
No, no. Sorry. Wait. Andrew Stephen David. I think you are from south,
Okay. South,
right?
which part in south is a big place, no?
Yes. South.
Mm,
You are from Kerala or Chennai?
mm,
No,
Chennai. I'm
Chennai.
from
Yeah.
yeah.
I got it.
It was raining this morning here in Chennai.
Okay. So this morning also we faced raining in Delhi.
Mhm. Delhi.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. I believe there is a weather phenomenon going on.
Yes.
That is, there is cold air coming down from north towards south, and hot
Yes.
air from south to north. And this
Okay.
meeting zone extends all the way from Kanyakumari
Hmm.
to the northern part of MP, Madhya Pradesh, close to Delhi.
Okay. Okay.
This there is this. It's called a weather phenomenon or a weather
Okay.
front. Now that is
Hmm.
generating this rain. That is
Okay.
precipitating this rain. Okay.
Hmm.
So when it comes to weather, okay, mm, what are all the different elements of weather are you familiar with?
I'm
Rain,
familiar
rain
with.
is one.
I don't like too much rainy,
Mhm.
rainy season too much. Too much. foggy, too much foggy, too much freezing, too much, hot, humid. I like my, pleasant weather is spring.
Okay. Okay. Springtime.
Yes. Yes. That in which you are comfortably, you can sleep, you can move, you can travel, you can do your, work. But in apart from this weather, you cannot feel comfortable if you are
Ah,
out of your home,
okay.
right?
Okay. So when it comes to the elements of weather, rain is one, heat,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
heat from the sun, humidity,
Mm-hmm.
uh, wind.
Wind. Yeah,
Uh,
wind is good. If wind is blowing cold, little bit cold, or then that is wonder. I like that weather.
yeah.
When cloud, when the sky is full of cloud, and
Mm,
the wind is blowing, that
mm,
and the that would be evening in evening, right?
mm,
So that's so wonderful weather. I love that so much. I feel like,
mm,
oh,
okay.
this weather will stay long till 5 days,
Okay.
6 days, 7 days.
But
And if
food.
you are in, if you are in a rural area where you
Mm,
cannot see anybody, only you can see green places, you
mm,
know,
okay.
so there is no house, there is nothing. Then that's so weather is so beautiful.
Okay. Okay. So you like calm weather where there is a gentle breeze, not very hot, not very cold. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
So this is called the Goldilocks zone.
Okay.
Goldilocks. Okay.
Goldilocks.
Uh, yeah. Do you remember this tale about Goldilocks and the three bears? Goldilocks
No.
and the Three Bears is a story that we used to listen when we were small kids in kindergarten.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
there's this girl. Her name is Goldilocks because she
Okay.
has golden hair, blonde hair. Okay,
Uh-huh.
she goes into the forest. Okay, and then she's roaming around in the forest. Suddenly
Mhm.
feels hungry. So she sees if she can, if someone will give her any food. So
Mhm.
at a distance, she sees a house. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
so she goes into the house.
Mhm.
There is there are three bowls of porridge. Okay,
Okay.
the big bowl is very hot. The next bowl is very cold.
Okay.
The third bowl is neither too hot nor too cold. Okay, so
Mhm.
she has that porridge, and she feels sleepy. She wants to lie down, so she goes into the bedroom. There she sees three cots.
Okay.
There's a big cot, okay, but it's very hard. Then the next cot is smaller but very soft. Then the third cot is neither too hard nor too soft.
Okay.
So she lies down and goes to sleep. She does not realize that this house belongs to a family
Mm.
of bears.
Okay.
So the three bears go outside, and when they come back, they see Goldilocks.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, the bowl from where she took the porridge that belongs to the baby bear,
Okay.
and the bed she is lying down belongs to the baby bear. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so baby bear starts crying.
Uh-huh.
So then the Papa Bear wakes Goldilocks up. Then only she realizes that she's inside a house that belongs to the to three bears. So Goldilocks runs away from them. Okay.
Okay.
So that is called the Goldilocks zone. Neither too
Okay.
hot nor too cold.
Mm.
Neither too hard nor too soft.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you like that? It is called the temperate climate.
Okay.
Temperate
Mm-hmm.
climate. Temperature around 20 25 degrees centigrade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
mild breeze. Okay, you feel pleasant, right?
Pleasant. Yeah.
Okay. Mm. So, have you see soon it's going to be summer in Delhi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And summer it gets very hot in Delhi, right?
Very.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is one. I think it comes second only to Nagpur when it comes to heat.
But lesser than Chennai.
Yeah, Chennai. The problem is not the heat, the humidity.
Humid. Yeah. Okay.
Humidity.
Humidity.
Because we have a sea very close by.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Mm-hmm.
air, the sea breeze comes with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of humidity, and you tend to sweat,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of sweating. In
Mm-hmm.
Delhi, you have heat, but it's dry heat.
In Delhi, no. April to May or
Mm.
half of June, right? Up to half of
Mm.
June, you see dry heat. But
Ah.
after June or July, you will face no humid also, and
Mm.
that humid like Chennai as you are mentioning, right?
Oh.
So even you are under the fan, you don't feel like you are getting pleasant wind under the
Mm.
fan. You feel like you won't feel comfortable without AC.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So now Chennai climate, what they say is there are only four seasons in Chennai: hot, hotter, hottest, rainy.
Only forces
Yeah,
hot water,
hot,
hottest wind.
hotter, hottest, rainy.
Wow.
Okay, so it gets really. The weather forecast they say the
Mm.
temperature will be 30 degrees centigrade, but it
Mhm.
will feel like 35 degrees centigrade.
Yes, we also sometimes notice in forecast,
Mm.
its temperature is 30, you feel like 35,
35.
40, temperature is 40, and you feel like 42, 43, 44.
Likewise. So
Yeah,
the reason is this humidity. Uh,
humidity, right.
yeah. And when it rains, it pours.
Mm-hmm.
It pours like yesterday. There was heavy rain here in Chennai. Heavy rain, especially in my place, where
Mm-hmm.
we had knee-deep water on the roads.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't go out. We had to wait till all the water drained, and then only we were able to go out of the house.
Okay.
Mhm. So, which is the in terms of weather, which place have you which you have visited? You find it very enjoyable, like how you said, mild breeze, not very hot, not very cold. Have you
I
been?
think we are in north, right? So
Mm.
in north, you would face all weather, right?
Mm.
Since October to November to Feb, you will feel frigid, cold weather, winter
Mm.
season, and from February, March, full month of March is you will feel like pleasant weather, spring,
Okay. Yeah.
right? And
Someone.
after March to September, you will
Mm.
feel hot and humid and summer.
Yeah. What they told a friend of mine, she lives in Nagpur. She says the Mahashivratri marks the beginning of summer. That is
Mahasiv,
when it's already
what
over.
beginning of summer? Summer will start middle of the March, from middle of the March, right?
Mm.
It's 18 today, right?
Yes.
So now summer will you feel like now its temperature is going high after
I.
April. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Okay. And then it reaches to the point where you have to have your ears closed because of the heat, dry heat.
Dry
Uh,
heat is totally it burn our skin if you are not covering
ah,
your
oh,
skin, your body properly. It
oh,
makes
okay. It can get so
it
bad,
burn
is
it.
it?
Yes, yes, affect your skin and even your lips, your face. If you are traveling on bike or you are walking or cycling in the scorching sunlight, people must cover their face, full body,
Oh, okay.
because the wind is very very warm.
Oh,
And, so
hot.
if you are not, your immune is not strong, you are not very used to in Delhi weather, you may be sick.
Oh, okay, okay. So we have very little time left, Deepak. So I just want to give you some feedback. Okay,
No, I think we have 15 minutes more.
15 minutes more. Okay,
15 to 20 minutes. It's for 28 minutes.
okay. So let's discuss one thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I wanted to tell you was um, the fluency that you are after, the fluency that you want to have in your speaking will come when you become familiar with the language. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example and you will understand. Okay, you know many people, but you are familiar with only a few, right? For example,
Mm-hmm.
your family, your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know so many people. You might be working with so many people. You might know them. In the sense, you know their name, and maybe you know where they come from. But that's about it. But when it comes to your family and friends, you know what they like, what they don't like, what are
Mm-hmm.
their favorites. Are
Mm-hmm.
well aware of it, right? Similarly, when you gain familiarity with the English, you will learn what is acceptable versus what is not acceptable as far as English is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So this familiarity is something that you need to strive for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how do you get familiar? Now, what you should do is to become familiar. See, for example, you will have friends whom you are familiar because they either studied with you in school or college, or they might have been working with you in the same place for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there is a scope for you to understand them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There are avenues for you to understand them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, with English, you should acquaint yourself with the inner workings of the language, the
Mm-hmm.
inner aspects of the language. Okay, which even people who can speak relatively good do not understand. Okay, I'll tell you for example. Let's take for example one idiosyncrasy of English that you don't have in Indian languages. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
uh, one thing is you have in English you have words that are both singular and plural.
Mm-hmm.
Indian languages we don't have that concept. We have one word for singular and one word for plural,
Mm-hmm.
right? But in English you have one word for both singular and plural. Can you give me an example like that in English? A word that is both singular and plural?
English, it was for singular or plural. No, I don't have any words. Sorry.
Okay, furniture,
Uh-huh.
singular and plural. Any number of pieces, you do not say furnitures. No, furniture means singular and plural.
But don't you think it's English kinds of confusion language? Sometimes you have to add plural and the same no similarity of the things we add, don't use plural or singular something. Let's take an example. Why do in we take fruits or vegetable? Both are countable now. So why
Mm.
do we, if I have too many fruits, different kinds of fruits? So why do we say fruit? We don't say fruits,
You
right?
can
We
say
say
fruit.
fruit.
No,
And
no,
on
no.
the other hand, I have different kinds of vegetables. Why do you say vegetable? Why do you don't say vegetable?
No, you can say fruits. It's
But
acceptable.
it grammatically is wrong.
No, no. Fruit, fruits. Fruit is singular, fruits is plural. I have many fruits with me.
No,
No,
you.
but
But as per I have knowledge that you cannot say fruits.
you can. You can.
Okay.
You can say fruits. What you cannot say is furnitures.
Okay.
Okay. One fish, two fish, three fish, pond full of fish. Fish. Singular and plural. You don't say fishes. You can
Okay.
say fruits. You can say vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're
Okay.
countable. Okay. I'll give you another example. Sheep.
Mm-hmm.
One sheep, two sheep, three sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Any number, sheep. You don't say sheeps for plural. One word.
Right.
Okay. And I can give you so many other examples also. Money. 1 rupee is also money. 1 crore is also money. You don't say monies, do you?
But we say coins.
Yeah, that is okay because you can count coins.
Rupees.
Yeah,
Rupees.
yeah, you can say that 1 rupee, 2 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
But money, you cannot say monies. I have some money, or I have lots of money. I have no money. Still, it's only money. Okay. So
Okay.
now there are there's another idiosyncrasy, another peculiarity that you need to know. That is, we tend to confuse between singular and plural itself in English. Okay. I'll give you examples and you'll understand. Media, is it singular or plural?
Media is, I think, what do you say? Media is I can say,
We say social
you are
media, right?
counting, all group of team that is media, we call media. We can't say medias or something like that. It
Yeah.
will be still singular. Words will be using in singular.
Media is singular.
Yeah, the word we will be using, that is singular. It doesn't matter how many medias group people are here from different kinds of.
Media is plural.
But
Medium.
the words we use, that is singular, right?
No, no, I'll tell you what. Medium is singular.
Media is plural.
Media is plural.
Okay.
Okay, medium is singular.
And what is different between both? Like
Singular and plural, no? Medium is singular. Media is plural. When you say media, you talk about print
what does
media.
it mean? So may I know what does it mean, media?
Media, it's a collection of different medium, like print medium, electronic medium, internet medium.
I'm talking
Social,
about the
yeah,
media which you give you information, the
yeah,
third party,
yes,
the party
that is,
that collect of group.
yeah, that is plural. Media is plural. Medium is singular. Likewise, you'll find this interesting. Criteria, is it singular or plural?
Criteria. It's plural, I think we use,
Plural. Yeah.
right?
So what is the singular form for it?
But I don't know.
Criterion is singular.
Okay.
Criterion is singular. Criteria is plural. Okay. Stadium is singular. Stadium, like medium, is singular.
Stadium is singular.
Yes.
And plural?
Stadia, like media.
Stadia.
Yeah. Stadia. There are several cricket stadia in India, but nobody uses them.
First time I'm,
not many people know
hearing this. Stadium. There are so many stadiums.
Yeah, by virtue of, it's called by virtue of abuse. It has become now stadiums. Okay. For example, there's another word also. Bacteria. Plural or singular?
Bacteria, plural.
So there has to be a singular version, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the singular
No,
for
I don't.
bacteria? Bacterium. Bacterium is singular, bacteria is plural. Medium is singular, media is plural. You understand? This is Latin grammar. Okay, this was borrowed by English from Latin.
Okay.
Thereby, criterion is singular. Okay, I'll give you one interesting thing. One other interesting alternative example. Data. When you say data, is it singular or plural?
Data, the words is plural.
Plural. So there has to be a singular version, right?
What? Yeah. What would be?
No, nobody uses that word, and it is datum. D-A-T-U-M. Datum is singular. Nobody uses that word. Nobody uses that word.
Teaching me some unique, words.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So see, this is what I mean when I say the inner workings of the language. Okay, and there's even more. Some names you always say in plural. For example, scissors, trousers, jeans.
Trouser. Yeah, trouser.
No, trousers. There are two legs, na? So it's trousers in plural. Always.
If I have two set of trousers, what do we call?
Two pairs of trousers.
Yeah, I do. No, pair. That means a couple of two, right? I have two trousers. So what do we got? Trouser or trousers?
Two pairs of trousers. Okay, that's what, because it has two legs, you call it trousers in plural. We think it is singular, it is not. Trousers. Okay. So if you have two of them, you have a pair of trousers.
A pair of trousers. Yeah, a pair of trousers.
Trousers. A pair of trousers. Yes, trousers. A pair of jeans.
Okay.
So if you have two of those jeans, then you say, I have two pairs of jeans.
Okay.
You get my point? So these are certain intricacies of the language.